Hello, check.
You're live.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Anybody hear me? Anybody hear me? Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, we can hear. Hey, Lamb. Thank you, Lamb. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Victoria's coming. Okay.
Is it working now?
So, hi, Lamb.
You guys hear us now?
Yeah, thank you.
Yay!
I'm gonna go take a shower now and get the sweat off me.
Have fun. My hair looks like shit. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get my little wintergreen. Oh my god, this desk is a mess. Hey, guys. Hey, Latwan. Hey, Kim. Hey, no excuses. Other Kim didn't make it. Hey, Susan. How are you? How's everybody doing? You guys hear the cat? She's like flipping out. She like attacked my feet a little while ago. I was like, what the heck? Oh, I hate that the thing's over here.
Still working?
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to
Oh,
switch
thank you,
that over?
Latwan.
You want me to switch it over?
You just got off a plane? Oh, I hate flying. Yeah, can you switch it over?
Yeah.
Don't screw it up, honey.
String house. And then here you are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Kim. Oh, you got yours cut too?
Where is...
Yeah, we went to my sister-in-law's work yesterday, and she was like, let me cut your hair. And I was like, okay. And I'm going to go back next week, and she's going to have one of her girls color my hair for me because she's training them, and they need practice. So I'm going to get it colored next week. It looked good a little while ago, but now it's like, ugh.
Yeah, there they are right there.
Can you hear or no?
Yeah, here.
I can hear again. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I thought it said I can't. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Kim Brothers. Oh, good, good, good.
Hi, everybody.
Ugh, red eye. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck.
Okay, get some of this mess up out of here.
Yeah, this office is a mess, honey. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Okay.
It's a mess.
I don't know computers. I don't know.
What does that have to do with, what are you talking about? Hey, no excuses. Yeah, they said thank you, honey. Yeah, so, oh, did you guys see it? Look, I'm getting better, you guys. Look, so, can you see the little sun? That's, I forget what children's book that's from. And then I just put that and that on there. I forgot to cover up. I was going to cover the black with like yellow tape and I forgot. And then that's like not showing up on camera, but it's like a gradient of purple, blue, green, and yellow. Match with that. I'm getting better, you guys. There's the back. I made a little pocket. Yes, I'm getting better. I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you. No, it's not a train book. It's like a children's song book that it came out of. I think it's from like the 60s or the 70s. You know, because there's nothing like the vintage illustrations. When I worked for the publishing company, you know, I learned how to like do everything from start to finish when it comes to like writing a book and publishing it. And I'd always been like a huge fan of like, you know, children's books and illustrations. But I learned like so much. I loved working there, you guys. Like, if I could do that all the time, I would be so happy. It was so much fun. I loved it. But yeah, so I'm getting better. I was actually thinking, you know, oh, if I have time, maybe I'll make some and like put them on Etsy to try to make some extra money. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of time, you know. So hubby's still not working. Sad, you guys. It's just not been good for him. But he is starting up another business. He's sharpening shears like at salons and sharpening knives like for restaurants and chefs and stuff. So he's been doing that like, you know, to get practice in. You know, so we've got to get his business cards done. And I mean, you know, we're not going to get rich with him doing that, but we're going to be able to survive. You know what I mean? It has been shitty, y'all. Financially, it's hard, you know, but we're getting by. We're getting by. So, did you all see the bullshit with Brian Koberger? Did y'all see that shit? You guys, let me tell you. You know, I got emailed and private messaged on Instagram by so many freaking people saying that I'm wrong. He was set up. You know, I got, you know, you're obviously not a real psychic, because if you were, you would know that he was set up and he didn't really commit these murders and all this bullshit, right? I knew, you guys, as soon as they arrested him and I saw him, I was like, that's him. Like, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. Like, I knew right away. I'm like, oh my God, that's him. But you know what? First of all, the bullshit that they took a plea bargain with that fucker, that they allowed that shit. Excuse my French. This gets me heated, you guys. it's just such freaking bullshit. You know, especially when you had, what, 3 families of 4. 3 out of 4 families that were like, no, don't take the plea deal. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was one family just wanted it over with, and the other 3 were like, no, don't give him a plea deal. So, anyway, it's just utter bullshit that he can be such a little puss, you know, afraid of the death penalty, afraid of the firing squad, to where they're going to freaking settle and give him a deal to where he's going to get to live out the rest of his life with 3 square meals a day. He's got a place to sleep. It's just bullshit. He can talk to his family on his little iPad bullshit. He's going to be able to talk to his family on the phone. Well, what the fuck? What about the 4 families that lost their kids for no fucking reason? You know what I mean? Like, it burns me the fuck up, you guys. He is such a pussy. I'm sorry to say that, but he's a pussy. There's no other words other than he's a pussy. And you guys, oh my God. You don't know. Okay, so anytime I see him, right? You know when you get that feeling with the hair on the back of your neck stands straight up. You know, you get that like electrical feeling in the back of your neck. So the judge is sitting there saying, you know, on this date, you entered this house with the intention to, you know, kill a human being named so-and-so or whatever. However he said it. And man, that guy's just in, yes. Did you do this? How do you plead? Guilty. He was proud of himself, y'all. And, you know, I find it ironic that he didn't look at his parents one time. There was like no eye contact. His parents held it together. And I'm here to tell y'all. Oh, you guys can see that shit? That's not supposed to be like, I don't care. It's staying there. You know, I can't imagine being his mom or dad and being okay to sit there while he arrogantly admits to the fact that he took these 4 kids' lives. You know what I mean? And, you know, and I know, I mean, the parents were like, we wanted to hear why he did it. You know, we didn't want to plea bargain because we want to hear why he did it. Well, you're never going to get the truth out of the motherfucker because he thinks he's so smart. You know, I mean, I believe that the only reason why he took a plea deal was because of mom and dad. I don't think it was for any other reason because he thinks he's smarter than everybody else. He thought he had this lit. Like, he thought he was going to get away with it, you know? So, but I just can't imagine being his parents and hearing your son and seeing how, and maybe I'm reading more into this because I can't stand the motherfucker, but I swear it was like he was so proud. That's the only word I can think of. You know, when he was answering the judge, he was just proud. Like, he was beaming. And I know people said, oh, he didn't show any kind of, and I get it. He didn't show any kind of expression or anything. But if he really is on the spectrum, that may just be how he always is. You know what I mean? But it's just utter bullshit. In my opinion, he looked like he was proud. You know, it was a, yes, I did it, Your Honor. I did it. Yes, it was me. Yes, I did that. And, you know, like I said, the parents are never going to get the real reason why he did this because there is no real reason why he did it. You know, I can tell you, he thought the one girl was pretty and he was clearly casing the place out and decided he was going to go in there. Here's what I think, okay? And take it for whatever you want to take it for. I think he went there with the intent to rape her. I think that's why he went there. But I think that there was a huge probability that he knew he was going to harm her. That's why he brought the knife. Why would you bring a knife? You know what I mean? So I think he knew in the back of his mind, like, you know, if I need to hurt her, I can, type of thing. But I think it started as sex and control, you know? You know, but here's the thing. He's such a puss. He's not going to survive in prison. Somebody's going to take his little scrawny ass out. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to take him out. Somebody's going to be like, I know who that asshole is. He's a piece of shit. He killed 4 innocent kids. He's dead. You know what I mean? He's as good as dead. And he better pray. He better pray. And he better pray that it's fast and that they don't torment him. You know, I know he killed all 4 of those kids pretty quickly. He better pray it's quick. Yeah. Yeah. I just can't. It's just gotten me so shaken up to the point to where I'm just, it just irks the shit out of me. I feel bad. I really feel bad for the kids' parents. I mean, as far as his parents go, I'll say this. I can't imagine being in their shoes. Do I feel bad for them? I don't know. Because honestly, I don't know if I feel bad for them. I mean, I would have expected, they would have broken down crying in court. The mom especially. After she hears her son so valiantly standing up there admitting that he did this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know that I feel sorry for him. At one point I was like, yeah, I feel sorry for him, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. They better get right with God, and he better get right with God, or look the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah, I did say from the beginning, that's right, Susan. I knew, as soon as I saw him, I knew it was him. Did you know that Prime Video is having a docu-series about the Idaho murder tonight? Really? Oh, shit. He is guilty as heck. I know. I agree, Kim. He should have never been able to take a plea deal. Yeah. He should not have got a plea deal, right? Yeah, they said, oh, no, we're not doing a plea deal. And if they would have went for the death penalty, he would have got it. You know he would have. Come on, there was so much evidence against the asshole. Hey, baby Luigi, what's up? It's so upsetting. Oh, I'm sure his parents were scared of him. I mean, look at him. Like, I hate to say that, but he's just so... It's like there's just no... What's the word? There's just nothing in him. Like, it's like he can't relate to being a human. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they were afraid of him. I'm sure there's a little bit of part of him that's relieved, you know? Hi, everyone. What do you think about the Sebastian Rogers case? I think the case sucks. I think, yeah, it sucks. That's what I think. The stepdad. Well, that and the dad came and grabbed him to drive him home while the cops were like, right? I'm good, baby Luigi. I'm good. Empty darkness. Yes. Right, Latuan. It's like he can't relate to being a human being. Like, and you know, it's weird because everybody was like trying to compare him to Ted Bundy. But listen, Ted Bundy, as sick and as fucked up as he was able to be like personable and to, you know, to sit and talk to him, you'd think like he's just the nicest person. You know what I mean? This dude is not like, the lights are on, nobody's home. Like, you know, the times that I saw him like smiling with his attorney, I'm like, is she telling him to, you know what I mean? Like when he was seen in court and he would like look at his attorney and she would whisper something and he would smile. I'm sitting there going, she's sitting there fucking telling him, like, look at me and smile. Act like a person. Smile. You know what I mean? He just doesn't have the mental wherewithal to even act like a fucking person. He's just a fucking loon. Like, I don't know. He gets to me. Hey, Bethany, how are you, girlfriend? Oh, thank you, baby Luigi. Thank you. The Morphew case, will they prosecute him this time? All right, yeah, I had that on my list to talk about. So, here's what I have to say, y'all. Y'all know, I'm telling you. What the hell? My watch is doing something wonky. I was like, what the hell? He did it. Barry Morphew did it. We know that, right? I feel horrible for his daughters. Okay. At first, there was a part of me that was like, I don't feel sorry for him. They fucking know he did it. You know what I mean? But I do feel sorry for him. He has pulled the wool over their eyes so hard, so bad, that they really believe this asshole. They really believe that, oh, daddy didn't do it, you know? Oh, but daddy did do it. Daddy's a fucking psycho. So, I do feel sorry for them. You know, I can't imagine, you know, their mom's gone and having that, you know, now dad's been arrested and he could potentially spend the rest of his life in prison. You know, I can't, I mean, but here's the thing. If he's found guilty, are the daughters really going to believe that he's guilty? Or are they just going to be like, oh, he was set up. Our daddy's so good. He didn't do anything. And why does he, listen, answer this, you guys. It kind of like makes me question him when, I mean, we already know he killed his wife, but the way he holds his daughter's hands and shit, like, something right there, y'all. Like, is there sex abuse there linked to him? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not right. Something's not right, y'all. Something's seriously not right. Yeah. Right? Others said they didn't see him. So, yeah. Thank you, Kim. Right, baby Luigi, right? We know this, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the daughters are ever going to see it for what it is. I think they're always going to be like, our dad was set up. Oh my God, our dad was set up. Our mom's dead and now our dad was set up. A mountain lion ate our mom. And now our poor daddy is in prison for it. You know? It's bullshit. He is creepy. So freaking creepy, man. So, I had someone come to me, a spirit come to me. She's from right here in Manassas, where I live. I'm going to try to do a video, you guys. I keep telling you, like, I'm busy, y'all, with watching the baby, and hubby's trying to start this business, so we have a little bit of an income coming in, and I'm swamped, y'all. And listen, little baby boy Austin cut his first tooth, like right here. He cut his first tooth finally. Here's the other thing. You know what he's doing? He doesn't really like to crawl. He does the boot scoot. So he sits on his butt and bounces and moves across the room. Every now and then he'll like crawl two or three little moves, and then he starts boot scooting. But he's pulling himself up. The boy is 8 months old. He'll be 9 months old the 22nd. He literally is taking his little toys and stuff, or if we're sitting there, because we get down on the ground with him and play with him all day, he'll literally grab onto us and pull himself up into a standing position. That boy is going to be walking soon. It's insane. He loves the pool, you guys. He freaking loves the pool. Like, he's such a little water baby. He loves it. But he's so cute, you guys. He's so cute. But anyway, so I need to do a video on this spirit that came to me. I definitely need to do a video on that. And I'm still having the serial killer dreams. We're up to 7 women that he's killed. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Killed. Yeah, I need to do a video on that too. I've got to find time to get all this shit done. And you guys, oh my God, the flooding in Texas. I have gotten to where I can't even like look at anything on my phone about it or anything. I can't handle it. It's so sad, you guys. He loves his toys. Are you kidding me? Yes. He has this one toy where I recorded a message to him. So I'm like, Austin is the cutest baby boy in the whole world. Love, Nana. And you play it for him and he just starts like smiling and talking. It's so cute. He's so cute, you guys. I'm sorry. I know I talk about him all the time. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're definitely trying to teach him how to swim. Well, slowly. You know. Yeah. It is. It's crazy and painful. It's so freaking sad. Like, I can't even... It just gets to me so much. I can't, like... You know, I was constantly, like, looking at my phone, checking to see what the status was, how many people were still missing. I can't even do it anymore. Like, I can't do it. It's killing me. You know, I'm still seeing... Still seeing plane crashes, still having those dreams. I'm still having the natural disaster dreams. I'm still having the serial murderer dreams. Like, it's been crazy. It's a lot, you guys. Like, I've been having a lot of problems with headaches and my blood pressure dropping out again. And it's just really hard when I'm not getting, like, much decent sleep because I'm dreaming about so much shit, you know? I'm not complaining, yo. I'm not complaining. Please don't take it that way, but it is sad. Do I have a picture of him? I put pictures up on Instagram, on my Instagram account. I know, right, Latuan? Poor babies. Like, I've gotten to where I can't even think about it because it just pushes me over the edge. I can't. Grant could swim at 2 months. Wow. You live next to a pool. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Mark's mom, when he was a newborn, threw him in the pool and he learned how to swim. And she taught kids how to swim. And, you know, Mark wants to teach Austin, but we're kind of trying to go slow. You know, we're trying to respect Chris and Kat and how they want to do things. You know what I mean? Like, it's so different when you're the grandparent and not the parent. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, okay, we'll just take our time. But they're taking him to the pool, like, so much. So he's like, in fact, when we went over there the other day, he is so tan, you guys. He's so tan. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so tan. And he was like, he was a white baby, y'all. I mean, his skin was so fair. And I was freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, he's going to get burnt. He's going to get burnt to a crisp. We have to make sure we keep putting, you know, he's so dark now. It's not even funny. Like, you know, he's got a little tan going on. But he's loving the pool. So hopefully Mark can start working with him here soon. Tired to start. It is, right? Yeah, I've been having dreams about tornadoes, earthquakes, just really bad natural disasters, volcanoes, and like flooding. And I actually saw, you guys, that there was a psychic that predicted that predicted the floods at that camp. And I have to say, I'm glad I wasn't the one that predicted it, because I dream about enough stuff. Like, I don't want to see, you know what I mean? Like, kids and death just kills me. Like, it just kills me. Rest is resting. Yeah, right? It's just hard when you're not feeling the best, and then you can't sleep decent. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough. But hubby's been so nice. Like, we have room darkening curtains in our room. I mean, it's dark with the blinds, but then he pulls the room darkening curtains over, so, you know, to keep it as dark as possible, you know, because I'm like very sensitive to light and noise and stuff, you know, when I sleep. So he's been trying. You guys, I tried to turn my damn phone off, and I can't get it to turn off. I can't get it to turn down. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, wait, there it is. Why wouldn't that come up before? You guys, I swear, I tried like 10 times trying to get that damn volume off, and I couldn't. How's Cat's leg healing? Swimming probably helps, like water therapy. Poor thing. She's working 3 5-hour days a week. And, you know, she's on her feet, so on her legs. So she's really like having a hard time. She's still going to physical therapy, but I think she sees the doctor this next week, because they were going to put her back on full time at work, but because she's still struggling so bad, I don't think they're going to do that. She may need to have surgery, you guys. She tore her ACL or MCL and then did something else. And she's still, I mean, you know, I think the swimming is helping and the physical therapy, but she's still like really struggling. You know, she comes home and she's, you know, in pain, basically, you know, and she's still nursing, so she doesn't take anything. She doesn't take any kind of pain medication. She doesn't drink. She doesn't do any of that shit. So, yeah, so I just, bless her heart, I feel bad for her. I mean, she's really, you know, trying to push forward, but I know it's hard. Does Dark Rose Crystal still have a channel? I haven't seen anything from her for a while. Yeah, she has. I think it's called Solo Tarot. SOLOTAROT. She's on there, and then I think she has another channel too, but I don't remember the name of it. But she is still on YouTube. I haven't talked to her in a while. I need to text her and see how she's doing. Like, share, and love. Thank you, honey. Dark Rose changed her profile names. I have a hard time keeping up. She does. She's funny. She cracks me up. She's like, okay, I'm not going to change my name anymore. And then she changes it. She's funny. She cracks me up. Normally with the ACL, they do surgery. Crazy they didn't right away. Right? That's what I thought. Like, I thought for sure she was going to go in there and they were going to be like, we need to do surgery. But I think because he said, you know, you have a baby, and he said, let's try to, I think the orthopedic surgeon's rationale was, let's do PT, let's keep you off your knee, you know, only let you go back to work a little bit, and maybe that'll do it. I think he was just thinking, you know, she has a baby, she has to walk up steps to get to her house. Like, I think he was, you know what I mean? So I think he was trying to think for her best interest, but unfortunately, I mean, she can't like flatten her leg. She can't get her knee straight at all. And her knee doesn't look right. Like, if you compare the one knee to the other, you can clearly tell her knee is fucked up. Like, there's something not right, you know? So I feel bad for her. Poor cat. Broke my foot a year ago. Still hurts here and there. Oh, I bet, right? Of course, Susan, of course. My sister tore an ACL in each knee and surgery for both. Oh my God, really, Kim? Oh God, that poor lady. Ugh. Yeah, she is breastfeeding. That's the other thing. And you know, if she has surgery, she can't nurse them, you know, because they give you all that crap. And she's like so good, you guys. You know, she has, what do you call it when your iron's low? I can't think of it right now, but she has that. So she was having a hard time producing milk, but she's got it, you know, got herself regulated now. But I mean, you know, he's about to turn 9 months old. I mean, technically when he's a year old, you know, he can switch to regular milk or whatever. He's a little chunker, you guys. He likes his food. She sent me a video this morning of him eating. He's a little chunky monkey. He likes food. He's like his Nana. We like food. I like a lot of food. I know I'm not as heavy as I used to be, but I still like my food. I've been a big girl my whole life, you know. Since I was like 5 years old, I've been a big girl. And he likes his food. So he might be like a little chunky monkey for a while. He likes food. And you guys, he likes his like little treats, like his little snacks. Oh yeah, he's addicted. But I'll tell you this, his face breaks out. He's like allergic to eggs, apparently. Because if he has anything, like they had to switch the little snacks that he eats. He can't have yogurt or eggs. His little face, I forget what we gave him, and we weren't thinking that it had anything bad in it. His little face breaks out. It gets like beet red, and he gets bumps all over his face. He's definitely allergic to some stuff. So, you know, we kind of have to like, they have to be careful when they introduce anything, or if we try to give them people food, you know, not people food, but like adult food, you know, we have to like really think about it. Okay, wait, is this gonna, you know, but he's apparently gonna have some allergies, so we're gonna have to learn how to make stuff without dairy and all that, you know. Anemia, that's it. Hey, Daffodil, what's up? What up? Like my mom did to me. Now I'm a fish out of water, right? Although I like food too. See? My youngest walked at 7 months. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Chris was, the day he turned 9 months, he just got up and took off. And we were like, what the hell? Wait, was he 9 months or 10 months? I don't know. Was he 9 months or 10 months? Now I'm doubting what I'm saying. Anyway, this little guy, we were like 10 months. Okay, he was 10 months. Okay. Thanks, honey. He, I don't know. I think he's going to like stand up and walk soon. He's pulling himself up and he's like not wanting to crawl. Okay. I don't know if that, you know, first I thought he always just lazy, you know, but I don't think it's that, because when he sits on his butt and he jumps across the room, that takes a lot of energy. Like, you know, like he'll shake his little bum, but he'll just go like this across the room, and before you know it, he's from here to there. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, you know, of course I'm watching him thinking, little dude, all you have to do is like roll over onto your knees and go, and you can get there quicker. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, come on. But it is what it is. But yeah, we kept saying, so we were like, oh my God, he's going to walk before he gets a tooth, right? Because he's so close to walking. He cut his tooth. Was it not yesterday, but the day before? He got his first tooth. And then it looks like he's about to get another one over here. But the day before he cut the tooth, we were watching him. And he was like drooling buckets. It's like he literally soaked me. Okay, I was on the floor playing with him. And then I sat him on my lap and I was reading to him and we were playing. And he literally, like, I was soaked. Like, when I got home, I smelled like him. I was soaked in slobber. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's slobbering so bad. What the hell? And then he popped the tooth through. So he was just trying to pop that little tooth through. But I'm telling you guys, I came home, I smelled like him, and I was soaking wet from drool. I was like, oh my gosh. This is, you know, the big, huge dogs that drool all over the place. I was like, why is he drooling so bad? But he was trying to cut his little tooth. He does want to run. That's what it is. I think that's what he just wants to, he wants to go. Like, he is He's addicted to his little TV shows, you guys. He's not just addicted to food, okay? He's addicted to Bubble Guppies, Baby Shark. Okay. So my dad used to always call Mickey Mouse Milky Mouse. He's addicted to Milky Mouse. So, you know, he has all kinds of Milky Mouse books and toys, and he loves Milky. So, yeah, so he's addicted to his little shows. That's going to change when he gets a little bit older. Nana's going to be teaching him stuff, and he's not going to be watching all the stupid little cartoon shows and shit. I'll give him some TV time, but he's not going to be watching all damn day long, you know. He has gotten better, though. Like, I will say that. Like, the past few weeks before, if you turned that freaking TV off of his show, he was like, no, he wasn't having it. He's like looking at you like, excuse me, where'd my show go? You know, he wasn't having it. But now he has gotten better to where he doesn't watch it as much as he used to, you know, as long as we play with him. And he has a little walker now. And he's like a little speed demon. He gets in that thing and he's like, you know, you just see him like, it's hilarious. So, and I mean, it's been so many years since Christopher was a baby. Like, I haven't been around babies in so many years. Like, it's just so funny. But he's a little speed demon, y'all. But he is definitely addicted to his TV shows and to food. He's got issues. He might have some food issues. And he might have some addiction to TV. But he's such a good boy. Chasing my toddler's a new life for me, right? They're so quick. Babies learn so fast. And I'm telling you, Daffodil, let me tell you, in one day, he learned how to suck out of a straw, crawl, and he's going like this. I'm trying to teach him how to wave bye-bye. And so he's going like this, but in one day's time, like, it just blows my mind. You know what I mean? It's been so long since I've been around a baby. Like, it blows my mind, like, how much they soak up and how much they learn. And I'm trying not to cuss, you guys. I'm trying really hard because I don't want his first word to be shit. Because that was my son's first word, shit. So I'm trying really hard, you guys. Like, really, really hard. And I'm trying even harder because Austin's big brother, AJ, said to me, Nana, if you don't stop cussing, then he's going to cuss. And I was like, damn, I just got slapped in the face by a 14-year-old who knows more than me. So I was like, you know what, AJ, you're right. You're right, grandson, you are right. So I'm trying really hard not to cuss. And I will say, Christopher's doing pretty good too. He's trying really hard not to curse as well. He unfortunately has my potty mouth, so he's doing pretty good too. I'm trying so hard. I'm tired of watching Baby Shark. I know, right? Oh my God. And Bubble Guppies. Outside. It's time to go outside. What time is it? It's lunchtime. What time is it? It's lunchtime. That, and then Paw Patrol, whenever you're in trouble. Paw Patrol, will be there on the double. No job's too big, no pup's too small. Paw Patrol, we're on a roll. Oh my God. Oh, these stupid shows get to me, y'all. Okay, let me see. YouTube Kid saves my life. Oh, I'm sure. Spirit Man JT Tuttle says the same thing you do about the planes and the weather. Really? You said Baby Shark, and now it's in my head. That stupid ass song, right? I hate that song. I tried the no electronics or minimal and I failed. I know. And that's probably going to be me too. Like, I'm probably just going to break down and let him, you know what I mean? But you guys, I'm going to be so sad. Like, you know, because I still like cuddle with him and rock him to sleep. And I was telling hubby the other day, I was like, I'm going to be so sad when he's like doesn't want to be cuddled or rocked to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be torn up. Like, I love that time with him, you know. I love that bonding time with him. He's just so sweet. He's so sweet. Could not imagine how hard it is dreaming all the time about death and horrible stuff. It is tough. I'm not complaining though, you guys. Like, please don't think that I'm complaining. I do not take my gift for granted. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful that I have it. It's just sometimes every now and then there's like a tinge in me that I'm like, it would be really nice to sleep and not dream about death and murder and chaos. You know what I mean? Like, every now and then, like, you know what I mean? So please, I'm not complaining. Trust me. I'm not complaining. I corrected, keep my, I sing outside, everyone outside. To my dog said so. Outside. Line up, everybody line up. I love you singing theme song. Yeah, right. Crazy. I used to read to mine since birth. They talked early. Oh, good. Yeah, I've been reading to him, and like I told y'all before he was even born, I had like a list of specific books and specific authors that I wanted to get, and I've slowly been adding to that, and so I have tons of books for him, and I do read to him, and I love that time with him. But there's gonna come a day when he's gonna be like, nah, Nana, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want these songs in my head, right? We know you're not complaining. Aw, thank you, Latuan. I wonder if I'm seeing things because all my dreams are crazy. LOL. You might be, girl. You might be. You should, do you write down your dreams when you, like, I've gotten it to where I can wake myself up and I write it down, You might want to try to do that, though. Night terrors, damn scary. Yeah. Thank God I don't have night terrors. I just have the dreams and the visions. But I don't know, is that night terrors? That might be considered the same damn thing. I call all my family members at 2 a.m. to not do what random things I dream. Oh, there you go. I need to write it because I forget. I'm telling you, once you train yourself to do it, it'll just become a habit. Like, you literally have to, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you're in the dream, you have to say, okay, I gotta wake up and write this down. I gotta write this down. You know what I mean? Like, and then you just finally get to the point where you automatically wake up as soon as you're done dreaming. You should try it. Like, try it. I had a dream not long ago with Tommy and Granted. Aw, I'm glad you had that dream. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I'm getting a journal. Yeah, you should just write it down. And once you get into the habit of waking yourself up and writing it down, you'll just it just comes automatically. My second oldest son recently passed away. Oh no. In the Air Force in Aviano Air Base, Italy. And my daughter had a dream that he had come to her telling her what really happened. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. God, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I have goosebumps. That's terrible. Oh my God. Yeah. So you guys, let me tell you something that my hubby did. I saw that Rick Springfield, Wang Chung, Paul Young, and John Waite were going to be in concert not too far from here. And he didn't tell me and got 2 tickets. And at first I was like, what the fuck? Because, we don't have the money to be spending on shit like that. But it was so sweet of him to do that. And oh my God, you guys, all 4 of them still have their voices. Like, the concert was freaking amazing. It was amazing, you guys. It was amazing. I was blown away at how good they all sounded. Like, every single one of them sounded amazing. Rick Springfield, he's a brave man. He's really brave. He's walking around out in the crowd with all these middle-aged, horny-ass women who want him. he's walking around out there going, I was just like, wow, he's a brave dude. Like, he's a really brave dude. Like, I don't know that I'd be doing that if I were him. But yeah, it was, let me tell you something funny though. So before the show, like, they let you in, but you can't go to your seats until like a certain time because they have it like shut down until the employees can get to the seats. So we were sitting there and I see this lady and I'm like, oh God, kill me. It was this girl I went to school with, right? And I'm just like, oh my God, please do not recognize me. Please do not recognize me. She was a piece of shit in school and I was just like, please do not recognize me. So I get through the concert and I'm like, thank God, I don't think she recognized me, right? So I get a message from her. And I said to her, where have you been the past 30 some years? Like, you know, you've had 30 some years to get a hold of me and to apologize to me. The bitch said, oh my God, I was like 16 years old. Get the fuck over it. Here's the pathetic part. She lives in my community. She goes to my pool that I, you know, where I live, we have a pool. I'm not going to get into it on here, but she said some shitty things about my husband. And I was like, wow, you've got a lot of balls. And I went the fuck off on her. And so, yeah, I won't be talking to her anytime soon. I just laid her dumb ass out. She was like, oh, your husband, he's nothing to look at. Get the fuck out of here. You know? Because little did she know, I went on her Instagram account and saw a picture of her family. And you don't know how bad. The first thing I wanted to say was, well, look at your husband. But I didn't, you know. I'm the bigger person. But come the fuck on. What are we in high school again? Are we 16 again? You know, saying that kind of shit? Like, really? I was simply stating a fact that you had all these years to apologize to me. Right? I wasn't like cutting down her family. You know what I mean? Like 16-year-old pieces of shit. Thanks, Kim. We had a great time. Oh, bye, Latuan. Bye, honey. Get some sleep. Having very crazy dreams. Oh, no. Yeah, she is still in high school, apparently. I'm like, are you kidding me? And here's the funny thing. Here's the thing, you guys. When I saw her at the concert, she's a big girl, okay? And listen, I've been a big girl my whole life. Like, it's just been recently that I've lost, 70 pounds, right? So I've always been a big girl, you know? So I would never, like, come down on anybody based on their weight. You know what I mean? But when I saw her, she was huge. She's a big girl, right? And I'm like, you're saying this shit to me. You're a big girl. Like, I've been doing something for myself and I've been losing weight. And you're a big girl and you're going to sit here and trash talk my husband? Right? Like, you guys, it was hard. It was hard not to, like, I was trying to hold it together. Thanks, baby Luigi. Aw, thank you, Latuan. You were supposed to go off. You need to go get some sleep, girl. Okay, so hubby's talking about, let me tell you. So I was in Walmart and the cashier started talking about like the economy and all kinds of stuff, right? And she says to me, talking about how she feels sorry for anybody that has Medicaid or Medicare. And I was like, why? Why do you feel bad for them? And she's like, because they're losing it. And I said, what do you mean they're losing it? And she's like, the big, beautiful bill that was signed. They're losing their Medicaid, Medicare. And I was like, no, that's not part of the big, beautiful bill. And she's like, oh, yes, it is. And I'm like, have you read the bill? Because that's really not a part of it. That's kind of like fake shit that people started saying, you know? And she was like, no, I think I know what I'm talking about. And then she's talking about something. And I said something to the effect of, well, you know, people like you need to, because I was getting defensive, right? I shouldn't have, but I was getting defensive. And I said, people like you. And she goes, people like me, what do you mean? And I said, a middle-aged white woman? Because that's what she is, right? She's a middle-aged white woman. And she's like, no, I know what you're trying to say. She's a middle-aged white woman. Like, I was like, okay. So anyway, so I, at this point, was just like, oh my God, Victoria, shut your fucking mouth. You know, I was like, I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have just ignored her. So a lady comes in line. And she hears this cashier and she's like, you know, I'm afraid I have to agree with this young lady. And she's talking about me. And she's, you know, basically mentioning like to the cashier, like, you're screaming and getting out of control. Like, should you be doing this to a customer? Right? So all of a sudden she's yelling for her manager to come over. Right? I'm just standing there like, can you just ring my shit up so I can pay for it? Right? So she finally rings it up. I pay, and then the manager comes over, and it's this really nice Indian lady. Well, I don't know that she's Indian. I shouldn't say that. This really nice lady. And I said to her, I said, ma'am, I didn't do anything. I said she was going off screaming at me. I said, you know, I was just trying to pay. And she grabs my arm, and she's like, Victoria. She's like, it's okay. I know you. It's okay. So she apparently like watches my YouTube or TikTok. Yeah. And so she was like, I know you weren't doing anything, you know, and I'm sure she did know, because she was literally like, I don't know, 15 feet away when all this was going on. She was trying to help a customer. Had she not have been trying to help a customer, she probably would have come over sooner, because you could tell she was like getting upset with the cashier. But this lady was like, what do you mean, you people? And I'm like, I didn't know what she meant. So I'm like, middle-aged white woman? Like, because I'm a middle-aged white woman, right? I guess you had to have been there. But it was just like, what the hell is wrong with people? I mean, she was like screaming at me. Like, you could see her face is like beet red. And I was just like, and I'm like literally trying to diffuse the situation. I'm like, it's okay, really, it's okay. It's okay. We don't, you know, let's talk about something else. I'm thinking, let's talk about something else. You know what I mean? And she just went off. She's like saying, you know, people like you know, that believe everything that they say in the media. And I'm thinking, believe everything that they say in the media? Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Like, I didn't even know what she was talking about. And she's just, I can't even remember like all this shit she was coming up with. And I was just like, what? And then the lady who gets up into the line, I felt so bad for her, because you could tell she was just like, and she was like, ma'am, she was like, I'm afraid I would have to agree with this young lady. She's like, you know, because I was saying like, we don't need to talk about this. Like, let's just be done here. I just want to pay for my grocery, you know, because she was getting so mad. I thought she was going to have a fucking heart attack. I'm like, what the hell? So I learned from that. So I will not be talking to anybody about anything, anytime. Good old Walmart, right? People need to stop getting their information from Walmart Reels, right? Or from Facebook Reels. Yep, Walmart, they do have deals. Yeah. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Somewhat Secret, hey! Your hair looks great. We miss you on your... Oh, thank you. Thank you, honey. I just got it cut yesterday. Yeah, I was getting tired of it. And my sister-in-law was like, let me cut it. I'm going to get it colored next week, but I was getting tired of it. I was like ready to have it cut because it was growing so fast. I'm on that collagen biotin stuff I'm taking. And my hair is like I had a bald spot here and a bald spot here, and it's like filled in, But my hair is still, so my sister-in-law wants me to like, it's hard to do, but my sister-in-law wants me to train my hair to part. Yeah, that looks like shit. Anyway, my sister-in-law wants me to part my hair on the other side because she was showing me like the one side compared to the other side. The one side, my hair is so thin. There's like no hair there, like volume wise, you know? So she's like, you have to train it to part on the other side. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm trying. But yeah. Yeah, so, all right, you guys, I am going to get off of here. I've got to run errands tomorrow, get the house cleaned up because the kids are coming over on Sunday for dinner to hang out. Yeah. The entertainment in Walmart is great. Like the 30-year-old who still has their 10-year-old bathing suit on. Yeah, right? That's so true. You know, you always see people in Walmart dressed so screwed up. Like, I'm like, really? Really, people? But yeah, I'm going to get off for you guys. I miss everybody. Wish me luck, everybody. Oh, yeah. Good luck, Kim. Good luck, girlfriend. You're going to do awesome. I know I had fun, Kim Wells. I had fun, too. So, yeah. So, I'm going to try to get a video out, you guys. I know I say that, but I really am going to try because I have a couple that I really need to get done. So, I'm going to try. I'm trying, you guys. I'm just so damn busy now with the baby. Thank you, Daffodil. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye, Susan. Hey, 8 more weeks and the Chiefs are back on, baby. Let's go, Chiefs. Go, Chiefs. Bye, guys. All right, let's see while Victoria figures out how to get out of here. Hello.